Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nikki, and I know I've been gone for a little while, but I did take a little sabbatical just to focus on myself, my self-care, self-love, spend some time with God and gaining clarity with where it is that I want to go next in my life, what it is I need to do in order to get there. And so I did spend probably a little over a month just shutting out social media, period, and focusing on me, spending more time with God. And this is honestly something that I suggest all of you do at some point. And this is the premise of what this video is going to be about today, just being willing to be alone for a season. But before we jump into the video, you guys, if this is your first time to my channel, welcome. My name is Nikki. I am a certified women's empowerment coach, and I assist women in healing from their past and gaining clarity wherever there is currently confusion in their lives. So if you are a woman that are, if you're struggling in any area of your life, whether it be with your relationships, your job, your family, friends, or just internal turmoil, especially if it has to do with anything that you've gone through in your past, sis, please go ahead and reach out to me. All of my information is in the description box. And so now let's get into the video. So you guys, today I want to talk to you about the importance of sometimes choosing to be alone. Like sometimes you have to choose to be alone. And I know that right now we live in a society where everyone is so focused on being seen and being around people and being wanted and being validated by others. And then when you don't get the confirmation and you don't get the attention that you believe that you should be getting, it can affect your life in a major way. It can cause you to be to start doubting yourself. It can cause you to start looking at yourself as less than. And a lot of people have been going through depression because of this. And so today I want to just push the importance of being okay with being alone. And for those of you that have chosen to be alone or are alone in this season, know that it is okay. Know that it actually takes a very strong person to be able to sit in that. There's so many of you that, you know, God has called you to do things that your close friends and even family, you know, people that have known you for years this is all new to them. They've never seen it before. They've never seen you this way before. It's things that they've never experienced. And because of that, you may be feeling some sort of rejection from these people. You're not receiving the support and the acceptance and the love that you thought you would be getting from them, especially if it's people that you've grown up with. And so a lot of you are wanting to just dismiss what it is you were called to do in order to keep these people around you. And I'm here today to tell you that it is okay to remove yourself. Like sometimes you have to be willing to remove yourself from the group, from the crowd, from the norm, from what you're used to, and just sit alone for a season. This is not for the rest of your life, but for a season in order for you to receive the gifts that God actually has for you. A lot of times when people don't understand where you're going in life, and let's roll back for a little bit. Sometimes people don't understand where you're going. So when it's new to them, they don't know how to receive it, right? There's those people. And then there's the people that see you doing something new with your life. They see you being bold and being courageous and trying to just change the direction that your life is going. And when they see that, when they're looking at you, it's like a mirror in front of them. And what they're seeing back to them is them not being bold enough to move forward and do the new things and go after what it is they know that they have been called to do. So because they see you moving boldly, because they see you having the courage to do it, and you may actually be a little fearful of this yourself because it's all new to you, but they don't see that. They just see you pushing forward. It causes them to feel uncomfortable within themselves. A lot of people feel a lack within themselves. They feel like you being able to step out and do what it is that you're called to do is you showing off, because they didn't have the boldness or the courage to do it themselves. And so you will sometimes get some pushback from people that you thought would have been like your biggest cheerleaders, your biggest supporters. And so I want to let you know it's okay to remove yourself from that, and to just be alone and continue to work on whatever it is that you are called to do, regardless of what anyone outside of you is saying or doing. I don't want you to drop your calling or drop your purpose in order to keep these people comfortable or to keep them within your life. So this is what tends to happen when you decide to stay and you decide to keep yourself surrounded by people that are not really supportive of you, don't really want you around them. You are actually holding yourself back. You will begin to realize that you won't go as hard as you should be going because you don't want them to meet. You're kind of like, you're going a little, but you're not going to go full throttle because you don't want them to be uncomfortable. You still want them to feel okay around you, to feel safe around you. And so instead of pursuing your dreams and your goals wholeheartedly, you're halving it, right? You're going partially, and this will hold you back significantly. So I want to tell you again, just know that sometimes you have to remove yourself in order to receive whatever it is that God has for you. Sometimes you have to be willing to leave in order to receive whatever it is that is out here for you. It's not about being self-obsessed, but it's about not being willing to lose yourself or give up on what you've been called to do just because someone either cannot see the value in what you're doing or they refuse to see the value in what you're doing. And therefore, they're causing you to feel less than or uncomfortable in the fact that you are now becoming that bold, confident woman going after your dreams. So sometimes you have to be willing to leave in order to receive, because I promise you, when you stay around people that are not supportive of you, when you stay around people that truly don't want you around, you will remain stagnant in life. This is a fact. This is not a thought or a guess or I think. This is a ultimate fact. I am telling you, when you stay around people that do not see the value in you, people that pretend to not see the value in you, people that do not celebrate you, people that are constantly causing you to feel bad about the fact that you are wanting more out of life, you are doing more with your life, you will remain stagnant. You will never reach your highest potential. It takes a special kind of person to be okay with being alone. Not everyone can do it. It takes a lot of strength to do so, because again, we are in a society we're so used to like so many people being around us, so many people praising us, especially if you're on social media and you have a big following. You don't even know like majority of these people, but the simple fact that people are able to get on there and like, just kind of like boost your ego up. A lot of us are so used to that, and we feed off of that we don't know how to be alone. So again, it takes a special person to be able to be like, you know what, I need to pull away for a little bit and I need to just focus on me. So this goes for not just for like if you're dealing with relationships where it's holding you back from getting to your next season, but also sometimes we need to just pull away just to gain clarity in our lives. Like I said, that's something that I did for myself, and I took, I think, about a month and a half for myself, and I just shut everything down. I actually was just only on Facebook because I have a Facebook group on there, and kind of just motivating these women with their fitness goals on a daily basis. But outside of that, there was no surfing Facebook, there's no surfing Instagram or checking to see who did what, who said what. I didn't care. I really just focused on myself. I focused on getting more sleep, my workouts, drinking more water, taking my vitamins, and literally spending more time with God. Like I used all that extra time that I was using before just mindlessly going through social media to talk to God. Like I would get up every morning and just pray. I meditate and I just listen for what my next instruction is. this has brought so much peace into my life, because I guess I didn't realize how overwhelming everything was starting to become for me. And you know, when you are a leader in any form, when you are someone that's constantly pouring into other people and guiding other people, you can become depleted, you can become overwhelmed at some point, and you have to be able to be like, you know what? It's okay. Like, the world is still going to be there when I come back, but right now I'm going to shut it down, and I'm going to go into my own personal private space, and I'm going to focus on me, and I'm going to refill myself again. I'm going to love on myself and take care of myself, and then when I come back, I'm able to give all of the people that I'm working with and I am here to bless, I'm able to give even more to them. So I want you guys to just remember how important it is to do that, and it's okay to be alone. There's nothing wrong with that. And I'm not saying just to go out here and start cutting off people in the world or anything like that, but be able to say, you know what, I need to take a step back, or I need to remove myself from this person or these group of people, because I realize that the path that I'm on, the journey that I'm on and where I'm headed to, they are not on that same journey. And it's not just that they're not on the same journey, but because it's so outside of what they can comprehend, they're actually holding me back. Their negative mindset, their negative words towards me, their negative actions towards me is actually holding me back, because now it's causing me to second guess myself, or actually be at a standstill because I'm worried about what they're thinking or what they're saying and what they're doing. So when you're in situations like that, you have to be willing to say, you know what, I need to remove myself. And it's okay. It's okay if you're alone for a little bit, or if you're able to find people around you that truly support and love you and are able to pour into you, you can do that as well. But like I said, I feel like we all should have some point throughout the year, just take some time. You don't have to take a month and a half like I did. I kind of just went with how I was feeling in the moment. At first, it was just going to be like a few weeks I was going to take off and then jump back on. And then I was like, no, I'm going to go for a full month. And then after that, I was like, you know, I'm actually enjoying this time alone. And so I just did a couple weeks, but you don't have to take that long. You take the time that you need. You take the time that will work for you, but just take some time to just kind of like shut this world out. Shut the world out and focus on you. Love on yourself. Spend time with yourself. I've been reading books. I've been watching TV. And that's something that I don't usually do. I don't usually sit and watch TV. It's like work from the time I wake up until the time I go to bed. So it's actually been nice to kind of like just relax and not really think about too much of anything besides just taking care of myself and focusing on what it is I want to focus on in the moment. So you guys, I hope this message has blessed someone. And if you are currently in a state in your life where you feel like you're just overwhelmed, or you can't even think clearly, there's just so much going on, there's so much drama around you, or your emotions are up and down, up and down, up and down, I say take that as a sign that you need to just take a step back and just focus on yourself for a little bit, love on yourself, refill yourself up, and then come back out better and stronger. So you guys, until next time, I love you so much. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. Go ahead and subscribe. I definitely plan on dropping videos a lot more often now that I'm back. If you guys need a coaching session, all of my information is in the description box below. Until next time, I love you guys so much.